Today, a fun-filled day. Right now we are headed over to a place called Chef Zone. I got to do a filming with my friend Grant Kawasaki and also Ikaika. I'll show you the set when we get there. And then from there, your boy's auditioning for Hawaii 5-0. I don't want to be over optimistic, but it's only one line. And you know, I wasn't gonna go. I had the chance to go one time before and I declined it, but it's come back around the bend. I wish I was a little bit more excited. I wish I could tell you that, but I'm just not. There's no reason why. I don't feel that excited for this. I'm more excited to be on Grant and Ikaika's show. I'll be honest with you. I love local programming. I love OC16, what they've done for not only our producers, ourselves, but for this community. They've really made a tremendous footprint. And man, what a great job. Mitzi, the whole gang out there, they're so awesome. Playback. Can't forget playback. But anyways, let's get on with it. Well, we're here at Chef Zone. This is my first time at Chef Zone. I'm excited. I've heard a lot about this place, but I've never been here before. I don't know if it's a club. It looks like a club, but nonetheless, we're gonna check it out, get our filming on. It's time to put on that game face. We're at the Chef Zone inside, and I gotta say, Chef Zone, I'm impressed. They actually have this place called the Chill Zone, and they provide you the jackets to go in there. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but it looks pretty chill. Okay, we're in the Chill Zone, and we're not wearing our jackets. Oh, it's cold in here. Wow. Oh, you think we should get our jacket? Oh, it's cold in here. But look, man, look at this place. It's crazy. This is cold. The fans are blowing right on us. Smoke. Woo! The door closes when you enter because they want to let the cold escape. But look at this door, man. It snapped fast. Oh, how does it open? There you go. Oh. Woo. Woo. Why haven't I come to Chef Zone sooner? It's amazing in here, and I like their motto. Well, we had a chance to look around at Chef Zone, but the real reason we came was for this right over here. Check it out. Alright, we're behind the scenes here with Grant Kawasaki, Kaika, Adam, and the gang, and I tell you, check this out. They're prepping the kitchen for us. Man, I'm excited. I always wanted to be on this show. I was only on it once, and that was like 5 years ago, and they finally brought me back. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's not as, I don't know, it doesn't have that nutritional value.
It doesn't. Then again, I cannot complain sometimes I open a can of Vienna sauce.
Oh, yeah. Alright, it is a wrap here at Hawaiian Grown Kitchen with Grant and Ikaika and just the entire gang here, man. What a great time we had. And it's time for us to go and to move on. But Grant,
hey, thanks, look, heavenly.
there you go. I'm going there. We're going there. Him and I are going there. Alright, finished. We're leaving Chef Zone right now. Had a good time. You guys gotta come check it out. Okay, so bye you. You take care. We're gonna be back. We're coming back to Chef Zone.
Come back to shop at Chef Zone.
We will. See ya. Right, we're here now at the Hawaii 5-0 casting offices near Diamond Head. Yeah, I don't know about this. Hey, check out the land. Hawaii Film Studio, that's what it's called over here.
Tony, right?
Yeah?
Right up the stairs.
How are you? We're here early. I'm really hoping this is a fast read and we get out quick. It's just one line. One line. Bada bing, bada boom, we get out. I'm looking for McGarrett and Dano. What's the possibilities of us seeing them?
None.
You're so optimistic. Okay, they're gonna be taking my picture soon. I asked if they need background people. They're like, yeah. So my son is with me. He's filling out the paperwork right now, and hopefully he can get onto the set of Hawaii Five-O as a background actor.
What age range can I play?
What age range can you play? 17 to 25. 17 to
20.
17 to 28. Okay, the question there is portrayable character, right?
Yeah.
Put Filipino, Hawaiian, Chinese, Mexican, Spanish, French, German, Chamorro.
Not Chamorro.
But you can portray a Chamorro. That's one of the questions on the sheet when you get the questionnaire. Portrayable character. What different ethnicities can one portray? What?
I should have just put Pacific Islander.
Did you put Samoan?
European.
Samoan?
Maybe close to Samoan.
You could be a Samoan. You can pass for a Samoan. Tongan. On this questionnaire form, they ask like, what are your hobbies? You have to put everything, man. Hiking, swimming, kayaking, rollerblading, soccer, football. You gotta get the gig. You have to get the job. Special abilities. What special abilities do you have?
Singing, dancing, cooking, stand-up comedy.
Okay, there you go. Stand-up comedy, cooking, cleaning. No, you don't clean. What? All right, I'm about to go in and do my read for the role in Hawaii Five-O, going for the role of a boss of Waikiki Beach Club, I believe is what it is. I don't know what to expect. I'm just gonna go in there and do it. I can't take you with me inside. I wish I could, so you could see the process, but I'll tell you about it when I get out. All right, here we go. We just finished the audition. That was kind of fun. And good old M-Dog over here signed up to be an extra. How do you feel about that?
Oh, that's alright.
Nonetheless though, it was a good experience here on the lot. We didn't get to see 5-0 characters, Scott Kahn, and I don't even know the other guy's name, but McGarrett and the gang. But what a good experience it was. The read was short. She was like, do you know your line? I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't read the email. And so she gave me the line. I memorized it right there on the spot and just went for it. All right, a great experience, and I gotta say, you guys gotta try it. You know, here's the thing that I want you to know. If you want to be an extra on 5-0, you don't need an agent for that. Okay, you could just call the studios. They'll tell you what to do. You'll sign a form, and if they need extras, they may call you, but you don't need an agent. Now, like, I went out for a role, I needed an agent. I have an agent, okay? So you can't just be an extra for that. You need an agent, which I have one. Well, one that, I'm not signed with them anymore, but they still call me, and they still, you know, send me out on roles that they think that would be good for me, that I could get. Because I'm done with those days of cattle calling. Trust me, those days are over. If you want to be an extra on Hawaii Five-0, give them a call. Give the studio a call, and they can hook you up. All right, last week we met the challenge and we cooked pho. Now this week we had an email. They wanted us to make Pinacbet. So we're gonna be making that today. I don't know how to make it, but we've learned how, and we're gonna do it for you. So let's get on with the show and make some Pinacbet. All right, let me show you what ingredients we're using first. All right, now the four main ingredients is what we call the GGTO. We've got, of course, the garlic. We got the ginger. We've got the tomatoes right over here. Beautiful red tomatoes. That's the T. And then we have the O, the onions. Those are like the main ingredients for this dish. Okay, mind you. Then we move on to, we have the butternut squash. We have the long beans right over here. We also now have this component. Of course, you guys know what this is. This is the bitter melon. Filipinos, we call this talong, but this is what we call eggplant. And lastly, we have okra. Right there is what we're going to be using for our Pinacbet. What about the meat? We get a nice slab of pork belly, and what we do is we boil it in some water, and we add some fish sauce. That's kind of like liquid bagoong, all right? We also add some patis and vinegar, and we boil it for about 20 minutes. Not 20, you know, you just feel it out. And then when it's ready, you take it out, and then we chop it into cube style. All right, Dad, what are we doing next?
Oh, okay, what Micah is going to do now, okay, he just pour a little bit oil, about maybe 1.5 spoon of oil, canola oil. We'll wait until it gets hot. Then we're gonna fry the pork belly. We're just going to make it all brown, you know, until it's almost ready. Then we will set it aside.
Okay, right now, the meat that we boiled is ready. It's been chopped up into pieces, and we're ready to put it into the frying pan. And again, it's already cooked, but we're gonna be browning it so it has that crunchy taste. So just find yourself a good non-stick pan, a little oil, and just throw it in and just start frying away. Now keep in mind, as we are cooking up the pork belly, we're not seasoning it. Why? Because the sabaw that we boiled it in, we're going to be using that to bring its flavor out. And you'll see that in just a moment. Alright, we got the pork belly nice, like golden brown. Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? Now we're going to be taking it out and putting it on the side. Alright, now that we put the meat aside, okay, M-Dog, what do we do next?
About 3 minutes.
We're gonna saute our ginger and onions first for about 3 minutes, and then after that we'll throw in our garlic and then tomato.
Take pictures while I'm doing it.
Now that the onions have become transparent, you want to throw in your garlic. You don't want to throw in the garlic in too early because you don't want it to burn, and it gives it that bitter taste. Then you want to leave it in for about another 2 to 3 minutes before you throw in your tomato. Okay, now that we've been letting our garlic cook for the past 2 to 3 minutes, it's time for us to throw in our tomatoes. Then we're gonna let that cook for a little bit before we throw in our other veggies. Same thing, you want to wait about 2 to 3 minutes. Some people like to add water because it makes the broth a little bit more soupy, but you can leave it with the tomatoes because the tomatoes give out a lot of water. For a little bit more flavor, we're gonna add just about maybe 2 tablespoons of patis, which will be 1 serving spoon of patis in this case. It really brings out the flavor. You can smell that aroma, that strong aroma when you're cooking. Next up, we're gonna add the eggplant, and then we're gonna add the butternut squash, only because those two take the longest to cook. So you're gonna let that cook for about 1 minute, and then after that you'll add in the next ingredient, which is gonna be our butternut squash, followed by our long beans, and then our okra. And then bitter melon you'll put last.
Dad, you said people like to boil it, but what do you do?
No, what I'm doing right now, instead of adding the broth here right away, then later on, after you add all your vegetables, you can add little bit of that broth at a time. You don't pour it one time.
Okay, so next thing we'll be adding in is going to be our butternut squash. Followed by that, we'll put in our long beans. You want to let that cook for about 1 minute until you add in your next ingredient. Okay, so actually before we put in the long beans, you're going to put in that meat that you fried up. You want to put this in now because you want the vegetables to get that meaty flavor. Let me give this another mix. Okay, so now it's time for us to throw in our long beans. Let's scoop all this out. Okay, now that we mix that up a little bit, we can throw in our okra. So this is the okra. Okay, now that we have all of our vegetables in besides our bitter melon, we're gonna start adding in some of that broth that we made earlier with the pork. You don't want to dump the whole thing in, you just want to add maybe a spoon at a time. You just want to let all this cook up in here. So first I'll add maybe a couple, just to where you stop to hear that frying, you hear that simmer. You just want to let that cook for a little bit.
This is an extra pork belly.
You know, we love our meat in this household, so we're going to be adding more of that pork belly, the lechon style. Check this out.
Okay, this should be good.
Alright, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to be adding the bitter melon. You don't like mix it into the dish, you just lay it on the top. Now we've been letting this dish simmer for the last, I don't know, 20-25 minutes or so, just so that all that flavors would just come out, and we're about ready to taste. Alright, I got me some. I'll show you the finished product when it's all dressed up, but I just gotta taste this now. I'm gonna put the pork, I'm gonna get an eggplant. Oh, for those of you that love bitter melon. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Pinacbet, Filipino style. Let's try it. I'm gonna get the butternut squash right after this, okay? Wow, amazing. There's so many things going on in my mouth right now. I got the bitter from the bitter melon. Butternut squash, the long beans. Remember, if there's a dish that you want us to make, even if we don't know how, we're gonna make it and we're gonna teach you. So thanks for letting us know what you wanted to make, and let's just keep eating. Well, we're on our way to the IHOP today for lunch. We're gonna eat IHOP, right guys?
No.
No, we are.
No, we're not.
I've been craving the IHOP for how long now?
I've never been to IHOP.
Well, then this should be a
Wait,
good
Dad,
experience for you then, right?
Is IHOP the one at the Filipino store? If it is, I will
What?
get that ice cream. Or was
Don't
that
mind him. Today we're going to the IHOP, and no one's gonna say anything about it, right, guys?
Nope, I love it. I love that.
Yeah, I like that. You're optimistic. Sit down.
Luckily, it's still morning. I can eat pancakes.
Nothing from you?
I don't like pancakes. So
I don't care if you like pancakes or not, Tony.
I care.
We're going to the IHOP.
It's not the IHOP, it's IHOP.
I said that. IHOP.
You did it. We're going to the IHOP.
We are going to the IHOP.
We're going to IHOP.
Anyway, don't mind her. We're going to the IHOP. And it's going to be good.
It's not. Oh my gosh.
You know what?
It's just a place to eat.
Must you always say something? We're going to the IHOP.
No.
Zip it, please.
We're going to IHOP.
Yeah. Going to the IHOP. We're gonna
Dad,
eat.
if you
We're
say it
gonna
one
grind.
more time,
We're gonna have.
you need to stop. We're going to IHOP. Not the IHOP. It's IHOP.
You know, like you're going to the store. You don't go. I'm going store.
Well, no.
I'm going to the beach.
No, but
I'm going
this
beach.
is a proper noun.
What? Proper noun.
Yeah.
What's
So
up?
the store is like a thing. Like it's a place. So you say the
A
store.
person, place, or thing is a
Okay.
noun.
A proper noun is like, it's not like I'm going to the Tony's house.
No, I'm going to
IHOP.
the beach.
Okay.
Place.
So, yeah, it's a place, but a proper name would be I'm going to Colina. Like, you don't say I'm going to the Colina, right? He knows I'm right. It's just he likes to irritate.
So if I say I'm going to the store, that would be wrong?
No. Because that's not a proper noun. It's a regular noun. It's a common noun. You can't tell me wrong because I just learned about this.
Whatever. Okay, we're going to IHOP.
Thank you so much.
Feel better?
Yes, a lot better.
Okay, we're going to the IHOP.
Oh my god.
And we are going to get our grinds on. I'm so excited because I haven't been there in a long time. And I'm just craving.
Why don't we go to Koa's pancake house? Koa. Ow! I was so dad about.
What did you say?
Nothing. Ow!
Wow, hey.
You want me to tell him right now?
Yeah, tell
You want
me.
me to tell him?
Tell me. We're going to the IHOP.
IHOP, Dad.
That's contact. That's 2 hits.
I think being irritated should be something. Because you irritate me so much, that should be hits. He's gonna break the chair.
You know, there's something that we have to address, Zoe, and that is dating.
Please stop.
Okay.
Stop.
You're 14.
Right
years
now.
old.
Stop. Dad, I'm not even joking. Don't.
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking either. Stop.
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking either.
I'm the
Oh,
parent.
5'7". Haha.
Oh no, but I already owe you, so that's
you
call that
don't.
even. Because you hit me earlier, which is contact.
Okay.
Now we're even. Now let's address this dating thing.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
You're not allowed
No.
to date. Okay?
No. But you know who is? Me.
You're not allowed to
No.
date.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep screaming.
I'm gonna mention names if you
Okay.
keep this up.
Let's not talk.
I just want to let you know that you're too young to date.
Dad, you let Micah and Isaiah date. And me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I did
Yes,
not.
you did.
No, I
Do
didn't.
you want to bet?
Zoe, I didn't. Here's the bottom line. You are too young to date.
But then why did Micah and them get to date?
Because, well, you know what? They didn't. Secondly, they're guys.
You know that's feminism?
What? You don't even know what those words mean. You're not old enough to date.
So when am I old enough to date?
When you're 26.
You the kinda.
You the Kine has been brought to you by the Hawaii Teamsters Union, Local 996. With over 60 contracts that cover over 5,600 men and women in Hawaii and Guam.